No, you can't. Can you hear me now? Maybe you can hear me now. Hello everyone, hello everyone. Do we have any viewers? Do we have any commenters? Anybody in the chat? Because we have so many things to talk about. And first things first, I would need some confirmation that you can see me, you can hear me. Everything is okay. I'm coming through loud and clear. So please just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Otherwise, I will have to ask my wife to start and watch. We have everything on the table right now, and we need to discuss quite a lot. So I will try to wrap this up in 1 hour, and obviously in the meantime just put in the comments whatever questions you have, whatever comments you have, or whatever observations, because yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw it, but we had with Lucia Minko a chat on the EGLD community. Let me just share my Okay, let's see now. Can you hear me now? You probably should hear me now. So let me know, because in the meantime I will. Yes, okay. Just 1 second. I'm gonna just put some filters here, because usually I have a noise suppression and a compression in order to make sure that the sound is bearable. So now we hear you. Okay, yeah, nice. I don't know what happened with OBS. If you guys know a software which is better for streaming, please let me know, because on Windows it was good, everything was fine, but since I switched to Mac, it's just it's bad. To be honest, it's quite bad. It's hot. Hope the AC is on. Okay, so first things first, if you can now hear me and see me. What is happening here today? If you can hear me, 1 second, guys. I need just 1 second. Okay, should be good. I have all kind of technical difficulties. I don't know what is happening. Can you still hear me? Let me know in the comments. Or maybe my wife could tell me if she can hear me. Okay, in the meantime, if my sound just goes, then please let me know, and I will try to do something. I don't know what's happening today with everything. Yes, oh, the YouTuber life. Yes, it is the YouTuber life. man, I am sweating. All these technical difficulties, they just in the way. In bear market, nothing works, but hopefully we will get over that as fast as possible. So let's talk about the price. So the thing is that, as I said in a couple of videos, EGLD's price is not very promising because we are in this big downtrend. And what I can see right now is, hopefully, and we've seen it before, so I wouldn't put my hands in fire, but hopefully it is going to be a higher high at this 36. I think I made this this buy in one and buy into levels months ago, maybe, or weeks ago, at least 1 month ago, that's for sure. And I do hope that this time it will stick, because right now everyone is very bullish and everyone is waiting Bitcoin to just go up, because it is also showing some nice bounces from the support. And in the meantime, you can hear me, yes, because yeah, I think we are done with this correction, and I think it is showing quite a good price action as it is right now. Now, regarding EGLD, obviously we will need a couple of things from the team as well, because yeah, the volume is kind of down. Everything is in the fade, you know, it's in the shades. However, I think we got so used to actions that when something happens, then everything just snaps and just goes, that these sideways movements are very boring, and we just wait for a 20% pump. Now, I don't know if it can be, you know, if it will happen. However, June should be a good month. I think June will be a good month. May, I mean, everyone says selling, buyback in May or sell in May, I don't know, but May is a bad one, and June hopefully will be a better one. And I do hope that the multiversx team comes up with some kind of a new announcements, and the first one already came in, which is the Launchpad project, right? So we do have some extra clarity as well from yesterday's chat. So what I think right now is, in a good scenario, I do hope and I do expect Bitcoin EGLD to go back at least to the 45. I think this is like a, yeah, this is now a strong one. 40 is the psychological one. 40 is the psychological price where people tend to sell. However, if we will have a good push and we will have, or we can bounce on the support, and let me just zoom in a bit here, if we can bounce on the 21 simple moving average, so if we do something like this, which we did here, I'm just checking that you can still hear me and see me, yes, then I do hope that we will be able to turn this trend, because right now I don't like what I see. However, we are just at the brink of the bull market. Time-wise, we are okay. We will still need to see what the Fed is doing. And in the meantime, Adrian said, honestly, we'll split my risk with the Launchpad, get some profit from the pump, and try to win some tickets. I think that is a good strategy. That is a good strategy. And at the end, I'm gonna also tell you what I will try to do with the next Launchpad. I mean, what will be the strategy? It's pretty simple, but I think at this moment we expect everything to go up. However, I think profit is just crucial to protect the capital. To have, if you have any profits, if you see, I don't know, if you have a coin, a Launchpad coin even, which makes like a 2x, 3x, if you have the possibility to just capitalize and save the gain, that is very important, and I think people should do it. I think first of all, you have to take care of yourself. You have to protect yourself, because that's how you can support or protect the team or the project afterwards. So I am 100% sure about that. In the meantime, I need to check that yes, we are okay and everything is good. Okay, let me know in the comments if something happens and if you can't hear me at one point, but I hope that from now on we will be okay. So let's go forward and let's check what were the announcements. And I think I will start with Lucian Mincu's announcement which says that the Jungle DEX will merge with xExchange app. Now I want to give a bit of background. I mean, background meaning that this is what I understood and this is what I remember, but correct me if I'm wrong. So Jungle DEX, right, it's for the projects which are not fully verified, which are in a conceptual or in a experimental phase, and they are not launched on the Maiar exchange, or they don't have all the developments finished and proven, so they can launch on the xExchange. For example, I think HeroTag, it wasn't a Launchpad project, but it did simply just launch on the xExchange. It was just listed one day and everything was just going forward. So that was pretty good. Okay, moving forward, the team asked, I know that Kilowatt was asked to be launched on the Jungle DEX. I think they were trying to hype it up a bit, to somehow just raise the bar for Jungle DEX, but Kilowatt, I remember, refused because they said that they are still developing and they think that they will be ready for the xExchange. Therefore, later they just launched on the xExchange. The reason for everything, the reason for the two exchanges, the Jungle DEX and the xExchange, was because the multiversx team wants to protect the users, okay? And we will see this, and we saw this so many times, okay? When the multiversx team said that, okay, we want to protect you guys, and this started with Holoride. I don't know if you guys remember, but Holoride was some people won't like what I want to say, but Holoride was a proper listing, even if it was with bots, okay? I don't think that any other coin brought that much gain as Holoride did, even after the dump, okay? Even after the dump, Holoride was at 30x, if I remember correctly, and since then no other listing brought that much money for the community. And I think that one of the big incentive to bring in, to onboard and to have more and more community members is to make them money. I think we shouldn't forget that. Therefore, multiversx team implemented the price discovery, which was protected the community from bots. Now everyone will have this, I don't know, 1 week or 2 weeks to lock the tokens, and then, I don't know, buyers and sellers, and with the demand and supply, they will just define, I mean, the demand and supply will define the price. Jungle DEX was the same thing, okay? They didn't want to just reject projects to list on the multiversx. They didn't want to reject builders to build on the multiversx ecosystem. That time was Aaron. So they said that, okay, here is Jungle DEX. You can list it there, your token, if it's in experimental. And if you, I don't know, get to a point where it's not experimental anymore, then you can list it on the xExchange. Now it seems that things have turned, okay? And I think one of the biggest messages or important messages was that the community has matured enough in order to handle any type of projects. And this is very interesting because I think the team knew that with this new project, they onboarded lots of new people, and they needed to protect them, which I really appreciate, by the way, because indeed, many people, and we can see it on crypto Twitter, that many people are new to crypto, and their first and only investment is EGLD or MEX or others. Still got some honest access on xExchange, even with price discovery. Yes, xExchange is not a bad one, by the way. But I think, I mean, I participated in a couple of projects, couple of listings, shitcoins, honestly. And for example, there is one coin which I don't even remember its name. I just know that I got 5% at TGE and I made profit on that. Not that I got back my capital and I made some extra profit, and then the project just went down. Never saw it, okay? And it was deactivated on CoinGecko and everything. Therefore, it's very tricky to to protect people, and yeah, at one point they just need to let everybody hands just go, because these are details which will repeat themselves. I mean, and they need to repeat themselves because we want new people. If we will just remain the same amount of people in the bull market as we are in the bear market, then we will not have a bull market. Therefore, Jungle DEX is now xExchange. It just merged into xExchange, and if you go to jungledex.com, it will say that Jungle DEX has merged with xExchange. All Jungle tokens are now available in the experimental category. You can make them visible on xExchange by logging in and enabling them in the top menu bar. So you still need to enable it. Okay, I think that is great. I think that is just one I don't know, heads up to everyone who wants that. Hey, this is Jungle DEX. Hey buddy, good to see you. How does the new few months look for EGLD? How does the next few months, sorry, I can't read. Next few months look for EGLD. I think they are looking good. I think it's the market, okay? It's the market. If the market does good, I think the EGLD price will also follow, because yeah, I think it will work out. We also need to hope at one point, but look, the team is working, and I think that's very important. Now, here is my theory, okay? Just to continue my theory here, and I'm just gonna check if everything works here, and it seems that it does. How they want to bring in new people. So as I said, my theory is that they will onboard new people if they can make money for them. Honestly, my point of view would be that if you want to make money for the community, just eliminate price discovery. It will get rid of some people, obviously. I mean, it will just scare away some people. Some others with the bot will make huge amount of monies, but some of the smart ones, or some who are paying attention to how to behave in this kind of situation, will also make some good money without bots, without anything. Now, if I just type here Launchpad, this is the multiversx, I mean the MEX 2.0 white paper, and I want to touch on this because there is a lot of confusion, and just yesterday we got some clarity. I even till this day I got some comments, some questions here on YouTube that how when the NFT will appear, you know, the guaranteed ticket, how the MEX tokens will get allocation in the Launchpad. And I think that right now I have all the information to clarify everything. And if you want to hear it from Lucian, then just go back and click on that link, because it's there, and he says it in the I don't know, somewhere in the middle. However, I can just summarize it. Maybe that's easier. Am I the only one? So Robert said, am I the only one who wants the price to keep dropping so I can accumulate more? I think this is a two-edged knife or two-edged sword, because if it keeps dropping, maybe people will just leave the space. We could see YouTubers who just cashed out from crypto and just left. I'm talking about a Romanian YouTuber, and since then there was a pump, and he was mocked by lots of people. However, I don't really I have no problem with that, because if he felt uncomfortable about that, then obviously he should do it. Now, I think what I want to think is that I don't think that people are prepared for a full-on bull market. And I would like you to put in the comments, what do you think? But my thesis here is that's how what I think. I think we would need a push up, a rally. Maybe let's just bring back the chart. That would be the best. So what I would like to see, it's something like this, okay? Just for people to wake up, okay? Just to have like a heads up that, hey, bull market has started and you didn't accumulate enough. okay? Because I know that once we reach the $100 or I don't know, the 70 here, we will see lots of comments that, hey, I didn't buy enough, and why didn't I buy at 36? I was expecting it to go to 30 or 20 or something like that. So what I would like to see from EGLD is something like this, like a big push up and then a correction here and then sideways here at the $40-50. I think that would be a great wake-up call for everyone that, hey, EGLD is waking up. Okay, EGLD is waking up, the market is waking up, and you don't have enough EGLD. And I think that will be one of the first steps when people will start to accumulate. Obviously, a lot of people will buy here. I mean, I don't think that people are still cured by the FOMO. So I do think that people would buy here, and then there would be a lot of crying about this drop, about this 20-25% drop, if it will happen. But I think this would be the best scenario for a wake-up call for everybody, just to realize that I don't have enough EGLD. Now, I see some new comments now. Now, with the MEX Launchpad, so what is happening here now? First of all, there was who got the NFT, right? Who got the NFT? People got the NFT who converted their locked MEX, and I'm trying to find it here somewhere. No, not NFTs. No. Okay, here. So people who converted their locked MEX version 1 to xMEX version 2. I mean, if you had locked MEX and you converted, then you got xMEX from start because it was unlockable, right? In the first 30 days, they will receive the NFT. The NFT, which is not even an NFT. It's not even an SFT. It's a white paper. And that's what Lucian said yesterday. It's a white paper. Those people who did that in that first 30 days, they were listed on this, they got on this white paper, and they will get an allocation, a guaranteed ticket in the next Launchpad. I don't know still if this is valid only for one, or you can choose on which Launchpad you are going to use it, and maybe that is one to clarify. However, there are a couple of other things as well to that, and after that I'm gonna explain or try to explain how the extra allocation with the xMEX will work out. So you will get this this whitelist, you will get this extra, I mean this guaranteed ticket if you buy the full amount of tickets you are eligible for. Okay, that is very important to keep in mind. So if you have, I don't know, X number of EGLD staked, for which you can have 5 for which you can have you are eligible for 5 tickets, plus you have some xMEX, some energized MEX, for which you can get an extra 1 or 2 tickets, then you will have to buy the 7 tickets in order to get the one guaranteed. Okay, so you will have 8 in total. So I hope, let me know in the comments if it's if it makes sense. But this is very important, because if you are eligible for 10-15 tickets and you only buy like 10 and you don't use it fully, then you will not get the NFT. So if anyone participated yesterday on the spaces, just correct me and let me know. But this is what I understood, and I think this is pretty important, because I am 100% sure that many people will not buy their full buy-in with their full eligibility. Therefore, they will not get the NFT, and they will not understand why they don't have the guaranteed NFT when they converted all their locked MEX into MEX. So yes. By the way, anyone has any guesses which project will be the next Launchpad? I mean, let me rephrase it, okay? Because that's that's important. Let me rephrase it. Anyone thinks that it will not be Hatem? Let me know in the comments. because I think it's pretty obvious. So let me know in the comments. Maybe they will surprise us. What the? So the frequency of my camera and lights turning off is bigger and bigger. I mean, the gap between those, that is a good sign. I don't have to do that every 5 minutes, so that's good. I hope that you can still hear me. Aren't the eligible, so Daniel, aren't the eligible tokens calculated based on the staked EGLD? Yes. We will come back to Adrian's comment. Okay, so yes, they are calculated. So can we do I have here a drawing board or something like that? Let's see. No. I don't think so. Whatever. Okay, so the thing is that you will have eligible tickets for the staked EGLD. Okay, that is fixed. That is as it was before. But if you have XMEX and you are part of one of the tiers, and why don't I just connect my wallet to the Exporter app? Just 1 second. I'm just gonna. It's just easier. It's just easier to explain. Okay, come on. Wallet connect. Connection. Okay, so which one? Okay, this is my exporter. So as you can see here, there are the tiers. Can you see them? Yes. So here are the tiers, and you have as we had the EGLD staked. That's fixed. You will be eligible with your EGLD staked for the tickets. That's 100%. Nothing changed. But if you have XMEX as well, or MEX energized here, then based on your tiers you will get extra tickets. Now I don't know how they are going to do that. I mean it's like 1 and 2 and 5 and 10 and 20, or I have no idea. I don't think that they will just give out 20, 30 tickets for XMEX, or maybe the tickets for XMEX will have less chance to win. I have no idea what kind of mathematical calculations will they apply. However, next to, I mean, within your EGLD staked, you will also get you will also be eligible for extra tickets if you have XMEX. Okay, this is extra. Okay, this is not instead of, this is extra. Okay, we do not participate to this Launchpad, but we did lock MEX to XMEX for 4 years. Do we get the NFT for the other Launchpad? No. 1 second. For the other Launchpad, that is a good one. Okay, and I will come back to that because that is also my question here. No, the answer wasn't there, by the way. So I think this is a very good question. I want to clarify that. So I will probably send a message to the team, or maybe I don't know if we'll discuss it with Steven, because I do remember they said that the NFT or this white paper or whatever you want, or they want to call it, can be used on any of the Launchpad projects. So it would be very interesting to see how they solve this. I do think that it's pretty easy for them, especially if they have a list, of the wallet addresses which converted in the first 30 days. But yeah, okay, let's go back and talk about Adrian S. Comment. He said, you said it would be cool not to be Hatem, or it would be cool to have 2 projects. Now let's treat these 2 comments as 2 comments. Why wouldn't you want Hatem? Please put in the comments, why don't you want Hatem? I think I would be very interested to hear that. And I do not think that we will see anytime soon 2 projects launched on the Launchpad simultaneously at the same time. for the simple fact that they would just divide the community's money, the community's engagement, and it would be just bad for the project. I don't think that any of the projects who wants to be launched on the Launchpad would simply agree to be I don't know, next to another project at the Launchpad. It just doesn't make sense. It's just less money for them, because people will say, okay, I will just I have $1,000 for tickets, so I want to buy 10 tickets, so I'm gonna buy five each, and let's see how my luck helps me with that, and let's see which project goes in which way. And obviously there is also the scenario if they launch like a staking project, which is Hatum, the liquid staking and the lending and borrowing, and next to them they launch some hyped project like AI, metaverse, gaming, or whatever. People will also think that, okay, this project has much more chance, or much higher chances for 10x than the other one, because no one cares about staking, however important they are, because they're very important. So you get my drift here. I think it's important to make sure that all the funds are used and all the funds are available every time. Okay, let's go forward. Have you guys seen the MEX tokens price nowadays? So I just decided that I'm not gonna watch it on the chart because it's too depressing, but I watch it on CoinGecko, because on CoinGecko I can see that from all-time low it's up 25%. And what that means is that I'm up 25% from my last purchase, which was sometimes, what is it, for May, 1 second. No, no, I'm not. I'm done. Yeah. So I was thinking that we turned around earlier, but no. I'm down with my last purchase. However, this is a good sign. I am happy to see some green stuff on the MEX chart. And actually, yesterday we also talked about this with Lucian, because I asked him what he thinks about the hashtag MEX21 movement, and he said that, yeah, of course it's a morale boost, and the team just welcomes it. However, talking technically, of course he doesn't think that MEX can reach the 1, for the simple fact that they knew that they are going to create this very inflationary token. The tokenomics is just very aggressive, but he also thinks that the worst part is done. So I think it was logical. I think it was clear for everyone that, and if we go MEX, that this token with this I don't know, cycling or unlock, how I wanted to say this, so with this unlocks, you know, from time to time, it's just impossible people not to sell. So yeah, I think this is clear, and I do hope that we are over the worst part. We have a very nice bounce here. We still need to see, because we had a bounce here as well. I think time will tell what will happen, but if the bull run starts, I think it's going to rip. Okay, what else we wanted to discuss about? So the guys are on this global tour, and I think Benjamin posted something about the Milano stuff. So I know that they are going to be there, and Meta Forum Milano. So there also going to be a side event. I'm here. It's just, for some reason, I don't know what's this. I mean, it's like having ghosts in here, because I never seen this problem. I have to say, I have a docking station, so maybe that's the problem. I'm gonna need a new one. Okay, so there is this Meta Forum Milano. There is also gonna be a side event. I don't know for how many other tours they are going to go. However, it is very interesting to see them. And I don't know if there will be, I have to check if they're going to be live stream or something, because I would really like to see it, to watch it. He's gonna have like a fireside chat with Danilo. So yeah, if you are there, if you are from Italy, then I think you should do it. So this is okay, this is the side event, so it's gonna be drinking, guys. It's going to be drinking. What do you think? Do you think that this global tour helped the project? Did you see any new people, maybe on Twitter, maybe new projects which joined, or maybe some interest from other chains, from other community members in multiversx? Was there any experience? Let me know in the comment if you saw something like that. Okay, last thing which I wanted to talk about is just touch on Bitcoin, because it's very important. And by the way, this is, I don't know if you guys saw it in one of my videos. This is MEX Data. I had an interview with the developer of MEX Data. I was on his channel and he was on my channel. The interview which we are doing for my channel is, I think I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. But these guys are developing this on-chain analytics stuff, and the deal was that he will give. And the deal was that he gives free pro plans for my community. Therefore, if you want to check it out, you have three weeks of pro plan for free. You don't have to put in any cards, any credit cards or anything. It's just your name, your email and the phone number if you want it, and your Telegram, because you also get notification when there is a listing or not. Now, what I really like to see here is, for example, this reserve. And by the way, I don't get any money, okay? So this is not a promotion or anything. I do think that there is some valuable information here. You can see from order books, if you check Bitcoin to everything, actually. As you can see here, we have some buy and sell walls. So this is actually pretty good, because as you can see, the buy walls are bigger than the sells, so this is also bullish, right? Also, if you want to get notifications from Twitter, you can set up your own rules, and you can just type in some keywords. I don't know if Elon Musk mentions Dogecoin or Dogecoin, then you will get you will get a notification on Telegram and even in text message if you want. So yeah, use the link, it's in the description, it's free, try it and use it at least in this free time, because it's just half. Okay, it's free. Okay, so is 40.62 a good average buy price for EGLD? And how many people are ahead of you on the queue for the card? That's a good question. Let me check. I have to be honest, when it comes to experience points and wait lists and bump me up. How can I bump myself up, by the way? Oh, I have to invite friends. I just invited my grandma, come on. Ahead of you, I have 7,800 and some people. I don't think that's visible. So it's 7,801. And up behind me, 39,500 and something, 66. I don't know, is that a good number? I think the first 5,000 will get in the first wave or something like that. But I will probably get some. Maybe I will have some. I have some pool here with the videos and stuff like that, and I can just turning back on the lights. Don't worry, guys. This stream is just like this. I'm sorry for the technical complications here. So I do hope that I will get a card just to make a video, just to try it, maybe for some promotion. I think it would be very nice from the team to reach out to influencers and get them some cards, in order to be in the first wave and just make some videos, hey, I'm using X money card, very nice. And going back to the 40.62, I think 40.62 is a good number. Now, obviously, the 30.62 is always better, and the 20.62 is better than the 30. However, look, we are at 36.66. 40 is just there, right? So even if we start to go sideways and we don't dump anymore, it will be around 40. That would mean that you just got in the bottom of the bear market. That would mean that if we go back to the all-time high, that is a 12, 13x. That's already a good x. But I don't think that EGLD will stop at the all-time high. I don't think that it will have I don't think that it will have the same push like from 7 to 500, which was a 69x. So maybe it won't be that big, but I do expect EGLD to go somewhere between the 1000 and 1500, somewhere here maybe 1200. That's a 36x. Okay, this is what I'm expecting from EGLD in this bull market. And it all depends on how much or how many people are coming in and how many new faces we will see in the community. That's why it's very important. And by the way, community. That's why it's very important not to be very fuddy. If you have any problems, if you don't like something, you should point it out, but don't be too negative and don't be toxic. I think we had some toxic community members, which I was very sad to see. Honestly, I didn't want to engage because I just didn't want to give any more platform. I probably could have made some videos which I don't know, would have been picked up by others just to see the drama, but I didn't want to do that because it's just not. Sound back? Probably back. So, I think sound is... Yeah, I think it's back. Let me know if it's back. Yes. Ah, man. This... Being a perma bull like Steven is also toxic. I wouldn't call it toxic. I couldn't do it. The reason I think that the reason I think that being like a perma bull as you wrote is also not entirely helpful is because people get bored. Okay, just think of your favorite food. You step on. No, I didn't step. I don't have any cables here. I don't know what's happening. Fuck. I just can't finish up with my outro with this fucking setup. I don't know what's happening. This is the only thing which I don't like in Mac, but I think the problem is somewhere here in the cables. So I have one cable. Maybe I shouldn't move the desk. Okay, so two things. Okay, two thoughts which I want to say. Being a perma bull is I don't think it's toxic. I do think that people get used to it and at one point they will just ignore you, okay? And that is also not good because Steven has some good points. Obviously, he has a very big bag of EGLD and XMAX, therefore... no, I think the image is back. Don't worry, it's coming back. Therefore, he can share some experiences. He can share numbers because he see them in a big picture. However, if it's too, I don't know, how should I say it? If it's every day, if it's the same thing, it's like with your favorite food. If you have to eat it every day, you just get bored of it and you don't like it anymore. That's why the bulls and the bears, everyone should pace themselves. Okay, that's very important. The bears should pace themselves if they want to be heard. not to be toxic, because that's the same thing. People just ignore you, right? We have seen those members. Second, the bulls, they also need to pace themselves, and they also need to point out. And I think, coming back to Steven and DB Crypto, I think they are both great in giving feedback, because even if they are perma bulls, even if they are very, very bullish on the ecosystem, and so am I. Maybe I'm not that loud. I'm back. I'm here. Don't worry. Picture is coming back. Then they will need to pace themselves to stay relevant. That is the most important, to stay relevant. And since it is, my setup just doesn't want me to continue this stream, I'm gonna close it right now. I would like to apologize for these complications, technical difficulties. I will make a root cause analysis and probably will solve it, but I have this feeling that it's going to be a new docking station, because that's probably the problem. It is cutting off the power from the camera and the lights. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you got some information. And yeah, don't forget to press the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I see you in the next one. Tomorrow it's going to be an interview about MEX data, which I just show you. And then we are going to continue and see what is happening with the multiversx ecosystem. See you on Twitter and in the videos. And after I have the new docking station, in the next live stream. Take care and have a nice evening.